Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about top 10 cards or spells or summons that you should not be using in PvP. But before we get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn that post notification bell so that you guys can always stay tuned as to when I post new videos. I appreciate the support, by the way, guys. You guys have been showing out a lot. You guys have been putting out a lot of views on my videos, man. These videos have been going absolutely crazy, man, and I really appreciate it because I was in vacation for these past couple of days. That's why I haven't been posting, but I've been catching up. I've been see what's going on with my videos, and you guys were showing a lot of support, man, and I really appreciate it. So anyways, now that that's out the way, let's get to the video. So I want to talk to you guys about top 10 spells that you should not use in PvP. Now, these spells aren't garbage. Like, I'm not going to say these spells are just completely bad, but will they give you like a good chance? Like, will they give you a good chance at winning multiple matches in PvP? No, they will not. Because I'm gonna say this right now, most of these spells, I really don't see a lot of people, especially in Diamond, use these spells or summons at all. So I'm gonna get right into it. The number one spell that you guys should not be using in PvP is Howler. Now, this spell right here, I have never seen a single soul use this spell. Like, I'm being dead serious. I have not seen I haven't seen a single player use this in PvP. Like, I haven't seen a single player use this. This spell, it's a really like weird spell. Like, the whole point of this spell basically is that it confuses your enemy's summons. As you can see right here, when you summon this spell, the enemy's summon units, they're just gonna keep walking around and they're taking damage. They're just gonna keep walking around clueless and they're not really gonna attack you. But the reason why this spell is really just not that good is because, one, after you summon this spell card or summon card, the Howler whatever book thing, it just disappears. Like, it just disappears after that. So basically all this card is good for is just to distract the enemy for like 3 seconds, and that's it. Like, I really don't see the point of this card. I haven't seen a lot of people use it, especially like top ranked players. I haven't seen nobody use this card at all. And whenever people are like, creating decks, they never include the Howler at all. So I'm gonna put this on my number one. This Howler, I 100% recommend you guys to not use this in PvP at all. It's just not a good spell card. Now for the next one, if you guys seen the thumbnail, you know exactly what I'm going to pick next. The next card I'm going to put down is this right here. The Blast Ended Skrewt. I guess that's what it is. But the Blast Ended Skrewt, this spell card, I don't see a lot of people use this card either. Like, the reason why this spell card is so bad is because in order for you to even use it, you have to summon a lot of cards. Because as you can see right here, this card, it doesn't cost 16 MP because that's not possible. Like, the max MP you can put, like, the max MP is 10. Like, the only way you can use this card is by using a bunch of other cards and lowering down the MP for this card, which is 16. Like, if you use a summon MP card, it's gonna go down. As you can see right here, why does it keep doing that? It says, when the Blast Ended Skrewt is in your hand, its MP cost is reduced by 1 for each movement card used. Basically, okay, disregard where I say like you have to use summon cards. Basically, every single time you move around, the MP cost for this card is gonna lower down. So in order for you to use this, you have to keep moving around. But what sucks is that in order for that to happen, you have to waste all of your movement points in order to even use this. So I feel like this card is really bad, because it makes you want to waste all your movement points. Because you waste all your movement points, you put this down, you have like what, like 10 or 5 movement points left. What's the point? You see what I'm saying? So I recommend you guys to really not use this at all. It's really bad. it just ruins your entire, it'll ruin your entire match, to be honest. Like, you're gonna lose if you use this card, because it requires you to waste your MP points, your movement points, in order to even use this. And on top of that, the summon unit is squishy. Like, it dies like really, it's not really that hard to kill this summon unit. It's really not that hard. Use Incendio and boom, burn it down, it's dead. So really trash card, I'm not gonna lie. I don't recommend you guys to use this. Now for my next card, this card I'm gonna recommend you guys to not use in PvP. I'll say Acromantula Venom. This this spell card is, it's in between. It's not a bad spell card because it's good to slow down a bunch of summon units. Like, it's really good to slow down summon units, because it's like when you're in this field of poison, you're slowed down and you're taking like continuous damage. But the reason why this spell card really isn't that good, in my opinion, is because, one, it's just, there's just better cards than this. There's better cards than this. You have Incendio. You have this card right here. You have Inflatus. You have what's the other one? You have Confringo. There's other cards that are way better than that card. You have this card as well, Protego Diabolica. Like, there's other cards that are really good to like dispel summon units, but I don't recommend you guys to use this because it's honestly just a waste of space, man. Like, there's so many other cards that you can use that provide more value than this. So yeah, this is definitely not a good card that you guys should be using in PvP. So that's on the list as well. Now I think we're on our fourth. Yeah, because we said this card right here. We said that already. We did another one as well. Okay, we did the Howler. Yeah, so we're in our fourth one. So the fourth card that you guys should not be using in PvP is this card right here, Three-Headed Puppy. Now this card, it can be good as a summon unit, but the reason why I'm going to say this card is really not that good is because, one, excuse me, Three-Headed Puppy is slow. When you summon this card, as you can see right here, the animation for it to get up and actually start walking and attacking you is so slow. Like, as you can see right here, like, they had to chain up the opponent and drag it towards Three-Headed Puppy in order for the, like, you know, the puppy to immediately start doing damage. It takes so long for the puppy to walk towards the enemy and do damage, and it's so squishy. So this card, as you can see right here, like, look at the damage, man. Like, look at its health already. Like, there's spiders, bro. Like, you're getting absolutely demolished by spiders. But yeah, man, it's just, this card, this summon unit is so squishy, man. Like, it could do good damage wise, but it takes forever to reach the opponent, and it's so squishy. So this card, I definitely recommend you guys to not use this card. I've seen a couple people use it, but it really doesn't provide a lot of value overall, because when people use this card, the most damage they can get out of this summon unit is like 400 damage, and that's pretty bad. So yeah, that's definitely on the list. That card is just bad overall. So I think that was fourth. Yeah, that was fourth. So fifth card that you guys should not use in PvP, I will say this card right here, Fwoopers. Fwoopers, okay, now Fwoopers, it's not a bad summon unit card, but the main reason why I recommend you guys to not use this in PvP is because, let's go ahead and read the description first. Summons 2 Fwoopers that shriek and circle random enemies, dealing damage while applying fear. Fear does not affect players, and that is the reason why you should not use this card. Fwoopers is only good if, like, there's a bunch of summon units on the field. and then you want to put Fwoopers down so that they can like inflict fear on the summon unit. But the thing is, they don't, the fear doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you, like it doesn't affect the player. It only affects the summon units. So imagine, right? Because imagine you going in a rank match and you don't know what the other person's deck is, and then you have Fwoopers on your deck. You don't know if the person is using summon units or anything, right? So the person, let's say the person has a spell only deck. Why would you use Fwoopers? Like, the only reason why Fwoopers is there is to inflict fear on summon units. Well, the person isn't using summon units, they're just using spells, and Fwoopers can't inflict fear on spells. So you see what I'm saying? It's like Fwoopers is only good if like the opponent is using summon units, but if the opponent is not using summon units, you're doomed. Like you're doomed if you're using Fwoopers. It's gonna be completely useless. So yeah, Fwoopers is definitely on the list to not use in PvP. Do not use this card at all. It's only good if the person is using summon units. And this is why I say this, man. The devs need to put in some type of system where before the match starts, you can look at the person's deck, and then like, because there's other PvP games where like you can see what the person's deck is or what they're using, and that gives you a chance to actually counter their deck. Because we can't, like, when the match starts, you don't know what the person is using, you don't know what summon units, you don't know if they're going to use summons or not. It's like you're really just going into the match blind. So I don't know, man. Fwoopers is a really like 50-50 situation. So that's number 5. Number 6, I'm gonna say, and just to remind you guys, quick disclaimer, this is my opinion. I'm not saying this like, oh, you know, this is a fact, you guys cannot use this in PvP as a fact. Nah, this is my opinion. If you guys want to use these cards, by all means, go ahead. These cards, they can be good in certain situations, but in my opinion, these cards, I heavily recommend you guys to not use them in PvP. It will not carry you far. But if you do want to use them for experimenting, and you know, if you feel like using them because you like these spells, go ahead, man. Have fun. But anyways, the next spell that you guys should not be using in PvP, I'm gonna say Troll. Troll is a really, it can do good damage. As you can see right here, it can do like 98 damage. It's not a bad summon unit. It's decent. It's not bad. But the reason why I recommend you guys to not use Troll in PvP is that you can literally kill Troll before it reaches you. Like, if Troll actually ends up reaching the enemy, like your opponent, it will do a lot of damage. I will say that. And this is why I put like Troll like 6 on the list. Because Troll can be good in a summon deck, but the problem with Troll is that it's so slow. It takes forever for Troll to actually reach the opponent and do damage. So I feel like Troll, it's not a bad summon spell. You guys can actually use it in like your summon deck, but I'm gonna warn you guys that this unit is extremely slow in terms of like for it to like reach the opponent and actually do damage before it dies. Like, I'll say the only way that you guys can make Troll quicker and faster is by using, what's that spell like that enhances movement speed and attack speed? I'm trying to find it. It's somewhere around here. It should be somewhere around here. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a spell card that like oh, it's up here. I'm tripping. It's up here. It's already in my deck. Soling Solution. The only way you can make Troll really good is by putting Soling Solution at this point, because it don't, like, you can see that they put the Troll in the you know, the video as well, because it increases his movement speed and attack speed. So I feel like Soling Solution, if you want to use Troll, you should use Soling Solution as well. So yeah, Troll is definitely 6 on the list. Number 7, I'm gonna go with number 7, I'm definitely gonna go with this right here. Alchemy, I don't know how to say that, but this card right here, this card, this is not a bad card. it's really good to like, the reason why this card is decent is because it allows, it basically makes your opponent move, waste their movement points, because they're always going to try to avoid getting hit by this summon spell card. But the reason why I recommend you guys to not really use this is because, one, bro, it is so easy to get rid of this summon card. It's a teapot. You just put it down. Look at it. Look how quick it got destroyed by those two trolls. It is so easy to get rid of this. So yeah, this spell card, it can be good if you defend it. But if you don't defend it, if you put it wide in the open in the field, the battlefield, and it's like, you know, there's a bunch of summon units heading your way, that card is going to get completely annihilated on the field. So yeah, alchemy is really squishy. I don't recommend you guys to use this, but it can provide some sort of value, and that value is basically wasting your opponent's movement points because they're going to try to dodge the attack. So alchemy is 7th on the list in my opinion. For 8th, I'm definitely gonna say Episkey. Episkey, the reason why I say Episkey is 8th on the list is because Episkey can be good, but the reason why it's not that good is because of this spell right here, Essence of Dittany. Essence of Dittany is such a good healing spell. Like, Essence of Dittany provides more healing, and it's a field of healing. It's like an AoE healing. But for Episkey, you can only heal one summon unit. You can't heal a group of summon units. You can only heal one. So I feel like Episkey, it can be good if you're using Dragon Egg, but I feel like I feel like Essence of Dittany is just better in terms of healing. Like, it provides more healing. It provides a huge AoE of healing as well. So Essence of Dittany is way better in my opinion. So yeah, Episkey is 8th on the list because Essence of Dittany is just way better. Now for number 9, I'm gonna go definitely gonna go with this right here, Portkey. The reason why I'm going with Portkey is because Portkey is 9th on the list because it can be good. As you can see right here, like if you're summoning a unit on the field, it will teleport that unit to your opponent quickly and also give that summon unit a shield. So Portkey, it can be good, but the reason why I recommend you guys to not use it in PvP is because you already have this right here, Thunderbird. Thunderbird is really good in terms of providing shield. Thunderbird provides way more shield. As you can see right here, it has 5-star. It has 5 stars on shield. And we go back to Portkey. Portkey only has 1 star on shield. So you could instantly get rid of that shield, like you can instantly get rid of it. So I feel like Portkey is really, really useless because you already have Thunderbird. Yes, Portkey has lower MP. As you can see right here, it costs 2 MP and then Thunderbird costs like 4. But the shield isn't really that good, man. Like if the shield was around like 4 stars or like 3 stars, it provided like, you know, a good amount of shield, Portkey would actually be really, really good. Because you could just teleport your summon unit straight to the opponent and like they're done for. Because that summon unit also has a shield. So Portkey, the reason why it's definitely on this list is because the shield is just trash, bro. Like the shield is literally it's just a tiny small amount of shield and that's it. All you have to do is hit the opponent one time and the shield is already off. So yeah, Portkey, definitely don't recommend you guys to use it either. Now for the last spell / summon card that you guys should not use in PvP, I'm definitely gonna go with Weasley's Firework box. Now, the reason why I say Weasley's Firework box is because, one, you guys already know what I'm gonna say. It's squishy. It is so easy to get rid of this summon card. It is so easy. That's one. And two, the reason why it's not that good is because it's single target. I mean, it's AoE damage, but the range of the AoE, it's so bad. Like, if you're looking at this replay right here, look at the range of the AoE, right? There's 5 spiders there. It only got rid of 1. So I don't understand why this this description says AoE damage when it's only getting rid of like 1 spider there. It's supposed to get rid of like all of them. So I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Weasley's Firework, it is good. That's why I'm saying it's like 10. By the way, my list is from worst to like decent. Number 1 is just the worst, and then number 10 is like this. Weasley's Fireworks box is decent. It provides a good amount of value to your deck, but the main 2 problems for me is that it's squishy and the AoE damage is kind of bad. Because the reason why this spell is kind of decent is because once it once it hits like a few amount of enemies, it's gonna launch like a huge rocket, and in that rocket, as you can see right there, boom, it did a lot of damage. That rocket can do a lot of damage, but the problem is that you can literally get rid of this firework box before it launches that huge rocket. So I feel like Weasley's Firework box, it can be good, but it's either you're gonna have to put it in nebulous so like it could stay hidden and do good damage. But other than that, man, I don't know, man. Weasley's Firework box, I recommend you guys to not use it because it's really squishy and the AoE damage is pretty bad. I feel like the AoE damage only counts with that huge rocket right there, as you can see, boom. I feel like that huge AoE damage is only for the huge rocket that it launches before it gets destroyed. I feel like that's like the only thing that counts as AoE damage. Other than that, it's kind of, that spell card or summon card is kind of lacking a little bit. So yeah, man, though that's my top 10 list. That's my top 10 spell / summon cards that you should not use in PvP. So I want to see what you guys think. You know, write down in the comment section what you guys feel. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree? Or are you guys in between? You know, you guys feeling a little iffy about this? How do you guys feel? I want to see how you guys feel about this. So that'll be it for the video. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to the video, and also type down in the comment section about your opinion and how you feel. But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed one. Stay hydrated, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace.